Physique TV will bring you a fresh look at the hottest, the latest and the most talked about stories in fitness, health, sports and lifestyle. Here's what's up this week. More than 500 UAE residents took part in the Every Step Counts Walkathon at the Dubai Mall. Find out why the UAE is one of the happier countries in the Middle East. Ever heard of Flywheel? Details on this indoor cycling craze. And we'll dish out reasons why kale is a staple in most celebrity diets. Hi, I'm Rachel Pather. Welcome to What's Up. Get ready because we have a fantastic show coming your way. Now let's start off with the indoor walkathon, which took place at the Dubai Mall. The walk, which was graced by none other than His Highness Sheikh Majid bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, is clearly a success with more than 500 participants. This event is part of DHA Telecom's Every Step Counts campaign, which was launched to promote healthier lifestyles for UAE residents. Dr. Mansour Anwar Habib Jafar Ali, DHA's Director of Medical and Occupational Health Services, gave us a background of how the campaign came about.
The Every Step Counts campaign comes from the vision of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the ruler of Dubai, when in the government summit a few months ago he emphasized on the importance of physical activity, fitness and wellness among leaders. And the campaign has the logo of the three fingers of Sheikh Mohammed about victory and love and positive energy. It's a campaign which takes physical activity and fitness into a next level. It comes from the vision that prevention is better than cure and a healthy employee leads to a healthy company and a productive society. This is just the beginning. We are confident that we will roll over many more similar activities in relation to wellness in the coming months, because what we believe in is sustainability. A one-time campaign is not enough to raise awareness. This is just the beginning, and I would welcome everyone who was not able to join today to keep watching our website and our tweets and the social media to find out our next and upcoming events similarly.
Dr. Mansour also stressed on why this campaign is a timely response to health issues being faced in the region.
We are facing a major challenge in lifestyle diseases and chronic illnesses. Hypertension, diabetes, heart-related problems is at the top, and especially in our region with the sedentary lifestyle and with the various attraction, it imposes a huge challenge. From that perspective, it comes the importance of this campaign, of this initiative, not only for ourselves, it's also for our new generation, for our children, which will be having the highest challenge in the future.
A recent United Nations report stated that 33% of the UAE's population were considered to have serious weight problems. The UAE was also ranked as one of the most inactive countries in the world. Hala Badri, DHA's Executive Vice President for Brand and Communications, said that DHA's aim is to contribute to the solution of this issue.
This is very important for our community because we know that we are amongst the top 10 countries of inactive countries or inactive people, and we want to change that. We don't want to be on that index at all. We want to move away from that and be #1 active country, inshallah. So that's the whole aim. As I said, as an operator, we're only a catalyst. We've started a movement and we're hoping that individuals and communities and companies will start to adopt this.
Badri then enumerated various activities that will be a part of Every Step Counts.
At the moment, for Ramadan, because it's a month of giving, and in the spirit of giving, we thought that it's important that as a first start, we start a walkathon. So we ask people to actually start walking, be active, but at the same time, give back for a good cause. And that cause is Dubai Care's school feeding program. So for every person who has registered and for every person who has taken part, we're donating 20 dirhams on behalf of that person to Dubai Cares. There will be other walkathons. We will be launching a digital community where people can actually log on, share ideas, share different activities that they're doing, sharing their victories or everyday victories, and then from there onwards we're going to have partnerships with different organizations that are actually eligible to take this forward. There is something in the pipeline in September with hopefully UNICEF, and also in the future with different organizations. So there will be endorsement kits that we will be distributing in the future.
The crowd was a vibrant mix and everyone was enthusiastic during the walk. The youth were also a big part of the campaign's success.
In this fast-paced era where we are now totally dependent on technology, right now we need to do something fit. So many people have become obese, and the worldwide obesity has been doubled. So to keep that in track, I would like to thank UAE that they're keeping our residents and the citizens fit and organizing walkathons and mini marathons so that we can be active and we don't become couch potatoes. Basically, I went for many walkathons, and this walkathon I felt was quite different. First of all, I would like to say about its name, Every Step Counts. That itself is so different and it's so attracting that I felt like attending this walk. And many of the walkathons, if you see, they're usually in the mornings, and this walkathon was quite different. As first of all, it was inside the mall, and that it was in the night. So this was something which attracted me. And also the slogan, you see, make that step, surely wanted me to join the walk.
It's a very good exercise because people are very lazy, especially during Ramadan. Nobody wants to do any activity like, oh my God, it's Ramadan, I'm working and I'm so hungry. So this is a very good way to exercise, yet be good at the same time.
It's also good for you because you also walk, which is good for you and stuff, and yet you're also helping other people in the world who need our help.
It's a good thing that the UAE is actually trying for aiming for health of the nation, because majority of countries don't want that, don't really aim for that, and they don't take it seriously. But I like the fact that UAE is trying for health and is aiming for health, and I think that's very important.
In UAE, the problem is that a lot of young children are not very healthy, and they have a lot of diseases like obesity and etc. That's why I really think this is a good step towards a healthy future, and I wanted to be a part of it, so that's why I joined. I wanted to help encourage UAE, and because most of the people here are obese, so it's like to encourage them to have a healthier lifestyle and to exercise more.
I think it was an amazing experience for all of us, and I think it's an awesome initiative.
Banging the summer heat outside the window and coming into this indoor experience, it was amazing.
1/4 of the UAE is obese, and we should also learn to be fit, and that's why you have to walk regularly.
We really thank Du for organizing such an extraordinary event, which we can participate and we can do this for a noble cause.
Today's generation should enroll in physical activities and do many walks. I would like to thank UAE and His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum for hosting so many walks in the UAE, like for example the diabetes walk, the breast cancer walk, then the Do Every Step Counts walk. There were so many walks and I really liked all of them, and I feel that the youth of my age, the generation Y, really needs to tighten up and just get into shape, because we are tomorrow's generation, and if we are fit, it can benefit the world. And throughout the walk, just to keep my enthusiasm up, I was continuously shouting, keep on walking, step by step. Yes, we can do it, and really we can do it, because if we start now, we can really get into shape.
If you would like to be a part of future walks and activities of Every Step Counts, these will be announced in the campaign's social media pages. Now, if you live in the UAE, it seems you're much happier than those in other countries in the region. An independent study has revealed that UAE residents in general are highly satisfied with their lives. Conducted by the job site Byte.com and research firm YouGov, the survey concentrated on the 3 main regions in MENA, which are GCC, Levant and North Africa. The study revealed that the UAE is in fact topping the list as one of the happier countries, with 66% of the residents extremely satisfied with their safety and security, and with the stability of the political environment. UAE residents are also extremely satisfied with the availability of utilities, entertainment avenues, as well as general infrastructure. The good news is almost 50% said that they are happy with their personal lives, especially their family relationships. The highest dissatisfaction rate came from financial independence and professional status. 40% of the respondents said that they are somewhat stressed with their work life. Now, for those of you who travel abroad a lot, you can now avail of specialised services like medical counselling and requisite vaccinations at the new Traveller Clinic opened by the Dubai Health Authority, or DHA. The clinic, located at the Al Barsha Primary Healthcare Centre, is the second branch of the Traveller Clinic. The new centre has the latest equipment, state-of-the-art facilities and ample parking. The first clinic is in Al Mamkool, which has been operating since 2007. Dr. Ahmed Ibrahim Bilkalban, CEO of the primary health sector at the DHA, said that geographical proximity of Dubai to other countries has resulted in high volume of travel, which made this service increasingly important to protect the health of the community. At the same time, the DHA also saw an increase in awareness levels about healthcare precautions before travelling. This prompted the expansion, and the location was chosen to provide easy access to residents of newer areas of Dubai, including Jebel Ali. The DHA Travel Clinic provide vaccinations and medications. Healthcare professionals are also on hand to advise travellers about the precautionary measures they should take when travelling abroad, including diet and hygiene guidelines. This is especially applicable for people who visit high endemic areas, where there is a greater risk of contracting communicable diseases. And coming up after the break, check out details on the new indoor cycling craze, Flywheel. We'll dish out reasons why kale is a staple in most celebrity diets. Do you know that skipping breakfast may increase your risk of heart attack? And UFC champ Ronda Rousey to make her Hollywood debut in Expendables 3. Stay tuned for more of What's Up. Welcome back to What's Up. Ever heard of Flywheel? Our What's Up correspondent Alice tried out this new indoor cycling trend. Let's see how it went.
I'm Alice, and today we'll find out what's up with Flywheel. The Flywheel experience was created by Ruth Zuckerman. She is the driving force behind the New York indoor cycling phenomenon, which is now available in Dubai. Flywheel lasts 45 or 60 minutes and includes climbs and descents while working arms with weighted bars. It is claimed to be an amazing escape that challenges your body and relaxes your mind. The Flywheel bike is tailor-made and can be customized for you. You can set the positions that fits your body, comfort levels, and control your own tech pack. Each bike has a tech pack that displays your resistance, your speed and your power output. This allows you to know you're performing at all times. In a Flywheel class, the instructors are free to choreograph their own classes, suggesting target resistance levels and RPM. But you can decide exactly what's right for you by controlling the technology on your bike. So if you're feeling pumped and you can ride harder and faster than your target, or maybe slow down if you're just a beginner. If you're the competitive type, you may want to participate in the talk boards in the studio. These are large screen displays that occasionally flash leaderboards that show you that you're performing. Your stats for every ride will be recorded and made available in your private account on the website. You'll see your own metrics for every ride you take with Flywheel, including your RPM, torque, speed and power, distance and estimated calories. This will allow you to set your own goals and measure your performance over time.
I'm here with Valerie, who took me through my first Flywheel class earlier. So can you tell me the benefits of Flywheel?
Flywheel, the great thing about Flywheel, it's a 45-minute indoor cycling, just cardio, straight for 45 minutes. You're on the bike and there's a screen here called a tech pack, which basically tells you the resistance, your RPM. It basically helps you just work out and understand everything that the instructor is saying, so there's no cheating involved. It's more of an accurate indoor cycling class. There's nothing like it anywhere else, so that's what makes indoor cycling here in Flywheel different.
You're on the bike, it's obviously working a lot of your legs. You're constantly saying hold in your core. Does it work the upper body as well?
We do have one song where we do work on our arms. We do have two weights right here, 4-pound and 2-pound bars that are attached to every single bike. And we do have one full song that we just work on our upper body. Yeah, our arms and everything.
So why do you love Flywheel so much?
I love Flywheel because there's nothing like indoor cycling anywhere else except for Flywheel. It's very unique because of this tech pack. Also just the way that instructors teach, it really pushes you, you know, to do the best that you can. And I believe every rider, every person is a strong rider. I mean, I started when I didn't even know any positions on the bike, and Flywheel really helped me get to that place. So it's a great place for indoor cycling.
What's great about this Flywheel experience is definitely the music. The instructors work with an in-house DJ, so every class can be different music, different vibe, and it's definitely challenging. If you're a fan of indoor cycling, then you should definitely try this and get that New York workout in Dubai. This is Alice, and that's What's Up.
Now, if you're off to the beach and you use sunscreen sprays, listen up to this. The US Food and Drug Association, or FDA, has issued a warning regarding sunscreen sprays as being flammable. This means that consumers are advised not to be near open flames during or right after using the spray. The warning was given out after 5 separate incidents in which individuals were burned severely enough to require medical attention. All of those affected were wearing spray-on sunscreen and were near open flames. Open flames include grills, campfire, or even just lighting a candle, a stove, or a cigarette lighter. Sunscreen contains alcohol, which is flammable. This means that even when the sunscreen has been applied and seems to be dry, it can still pose a danger. But might also apply to other products, such as bug spray and hairspray, and other non-spray sunscreen products. Sunscreens are still considered to be an important component of sun safety. The FDA advised that it is ideal to apply sunscreen all over one's body 15 minutes before going out into the sun, and then reapplying it every 2 hours at a minimum. Now, since we were little kids, we've been taught that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, but a lot of people still miss this meal. In fact, in the US, 18% of adults admit to not having breakfast. It turns out that this may actually increase the risk of a heart attack. Researchers from Harvard have found that those who regularly skip breakfast had a 27% higher risk of a heart attack compared to those who ate in the morning. Although specific reasons to this were unclear, the researchers believe that skipping breakfast can cause people to eat more later in the day and make unhealthy choices. They predicted that large amounts of calories in a shortest period of time can spike up blood sugar levels, which may cause clogged arteries. So this is something to think about the next time you consider not eating in the morning. So what do Anne Hathaway, Angelina Jolie, Ryan Seacrest and Gwyneth Paltrow have in common? Well, for one, they all have kale in their diets. This made the green leafy vegetable increase its popularity. Our What's Up correspondent Gabriella will give us a scoop on why kale is not only Hollywood famous, but healthy too.
Hi, I'm Gabriella, and today I'll tell you all about kale. Hollywood celebrities are hot for this green leafy vegetable, and a lot of diet recipes include it in their menu. But what exactly is kale, and what makes it so special? Kale is a green leafy vegetable that is part of the same family of vegetable, which also includes broccoli, cauliflower, and cabbage greens. It has a slightly bitter and tangy taste. Some say it is a cross between asparagus and Brussels sprouts. But kale's biggest advantage is it's packed with essential nutrients. Celebrities may always want to look good by watching what they eat, but with their busy schedules, they need to make sure that their body gets enough nutrients. That's why kale is the vegetable of choice. You don't have to eat a lot to get all the nutrients. Kale is high in vitamins A, C, B, K, beta-carotenes, and fiber. It is also a great source of minerals such as calcium, magnesium, copper, potassium, iron, manganese, and phosphorus. Most of all, kale is very low in calories, so imagine you can get all those nutrients and you can keep your weight down too. But how exactly do you eat kale? The good news is kale can be made into a variety of dishes, like sautéed kale, kale salad, soup, and even kale chips. Here's a quick recipe for kale chips. Just take the stems out, toss the leaves with olive oil, salt, and pepper, and spread on a baking sheet in a single layer. Bake for 15 minutes at 350 degrees or until the edges are brown. This is a good alternative to store-bought crisps and chips. So if you want to eat like a celebrity, start eating kale to become famously healthy. I'm Gabriella from Melia, Dubai. This is What's Up.
Now, being the first female champion in the UFC is apparently not enough for Ronda Rousey. Rousey was famous in the MMA world for being a Strikeforce champion, but she broke into the mainstream media after gracing the cover of ESPN magazine, and also after challenging Kim Kardashian to a catfight. Now, the UFC Women's Bantamweight champion is planning to make more headlines in Hollywood. Sylvester Stallone announced on Twitter that Rousey will join the cast of Expendables 3. Rousey will star alongside a stellar cast, which includes Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Jason Statham. This will be the acting debut for Rousey, who has been in negotiations for a variety of roles in recent months, including the next remake of the Fast and Furious series. Rousey becomes the second female MMA superstar to break into movies at a high level. Gina Carano, the biggest star before Rousey, starred in the film Haywire and appeared most recently in The Fast and Furious. UFC President Dana White is confident that filming of the movie won't impact Rousey's scheduled UFC 168 title defense against Miesha Tate. This is scheduled on December 28th in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Again, here are the top stories. More than 500 UAE residents took part in the Every Step Counts Walkathon at the Dubai Mall. UAE is one of the happier countries in the Middle East. Skipping breakfast increases heart attack risks. And UFC champ Ronda Rousey to make her Hollywood debut in Expendables 3. So that's What's Up this week. For more daily updates, check out our website or follow us on our social media pages. I'm Rachel Pather. Join us again next time, only here on Physique TV.